Councilman Kaplan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to thank Ms. Ellaby because of all the people that spoke tonight. She at least asked the correct question. Why is this place, Holuba, different than the others that we've done in town? And in fact, that was my question when I heard that this issue was around. I looked at the plans. The condominiums are 2 stories total. The condominiums are the affordable housing units. They have communal spaces, they have shared laundry rooms, they have shared parking. The townhouses are 3-story detached structures. They each have separate driveways. This is all in the plans. If you take a look at them, you can see them. How would you integrate that? Stick a 2-story apartment building in the middle of 3-story townhouses? Now, the history of this site is important because over 10 years ago, the Holuba site was looked at for multifamily housing. And the neighbors were quite up in arms. They claimed, ultimately successfully, that the density that multifamily housing would bring to that location was a deal breaker. So let's be clear. If apartments were made there, the affordable and the market rate units would be intermixed just like they are at all the other locations in Teaneck that we've done and any that we would do in the future. But this isn't an apartment complex. It's not Avalon. It's not 1500. In fact, it's very different. They're townhouses. And the townhouses, like I said, are 3 stories. They're distinct. They have driveways. They have their own amenities. Look, the affordable housing is a 2-story structure of condos. And we should be clear about what it is. It's going to enable people to get equity in their own homes because they can purchase these. This is good for Teaneck. Now, why didn't they do affordable townhomes? That's a question we can ask. That's simple economics. You couldn't get a builder to build affordable townhomes and make money on them. So we could have gone another decade with nothing there, but then we don't have 16 affordable units and we have nothing making money for the township. Meanwhile, as someone that was on the planning board, it's important to know what structures we have in our system. They are a quasi-independent judicial function. Appeals go to the Superior Court, not to the council. And if anyone has an issue or thinks that the wrong thing was done, they can go to the Superior Court. Do it. But that wasn't always the case, by the way. In the 60s, appeals would come to the council, but it's not the way things work today. And for people to come and say that the council should abrogate our laws to do what clearly they haven't taken a look for in the plans is also wrong. So, I didn't want to let that go unsaid. Regarding the kitchens, I'll leave that to the manager, but I will mention that, like many people, I got married in a hall that koshered the kitchen whenever it happened, and I'm happy that we have the capability here in Teaneck to enable that for anybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman